It's power fantasy.
Ah.
You see the news on the screen, and we'll have more to say later tonight. But for now, it's Mistake and Lisa Frank 2 up against the grind set. This match is not technically being held underneath pyramid action on account of Mistake and Lisa Frank 2 not being a registered team on the ABT Team Pyramid yet. It's hard to say whether that delay in registering is due to their storied history as rivals, or whether it's delayed to I can't imagine them hanging out in the same place ever. Regardless, a loss could still move the grind set down the rankings, as Lisa Frank torches the legs of Trashy Wood Manigan and just slaps him in the face. Cover here. Last time we saw the grind set was with a victory over S&M. Oh, and a fork right at the eyebrow. Lisa Frank trying to swat off both members of the grind set in the ring right now. Off the ropes. Hip toss. Flips over. Drop kick right to the face. Back and forth they go. Those punches to the eyebrow are too much. Trying to widen the cut. Slow the match down. Move it more towards the favor of the grind set. That's a nice little shiner there. DDT again, right, targeting the forehead. Punched off. Caught up in the sidewalk slam. Oh, bicycle knee. I thought it was going to be off course, but it connected right to the side of the mouth. Another big slap, but gets taken down again with that sidewalk slam. Mistake celebrating prematurely on the apron. Now the tag is made. Oh, and a kick right to the face. Quick teamwork here. The big hip attack connects. Going up top. He flips over with the tope, the Atomico. Moonsault. Craftsman in right away to break it up. Taking advantage of the opportunity here. Tag made to the trash man. Now everyone in the ring, and a couple of kicks for the trash man as well. Going right upside the head. Spins over, arm drag, sets him outside. The fight pours outside the ring. Gorger remaining uninvolved for now, which is surprising considering the history that Mistake and Gorger have. Drop kick, sends him down to the ring. Shoves his way off. Drops his weight on her. Whatever that amounts to. On the ropes. Slides in with the drop kick, the foot to the face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big kick to the sternum, followed by moonsault. Only where the one count. Down outside the ring with a head scissor. Double suplex on the trash man. How about the double power bomb? Got to be careful not to get caught outside the ring. Mistake barely escapes. Oh, we get slammed down onto that chair head first. Having another one. 1, 2, 3. Double tag made. All 4 wrestlers in the ring. Taking a fork right back to that cut. Stunner on the trash man, but trapped in the figure 4. That's the way out. A quick stomps to the arm, off the ropes. Triple shoulder tag roll, and then right back into that figure 4. Stick in right away to break it up. Booty quake! Holy shit! Quick slips in. Spinning neck breaker attempt. Off the ropes. Oh, and they're both down. And having the momentum to get what she was looking for there. Off the ropes again this time. Into the arms. Non-style and off the top rope with the diving knees. He gets one off. Oh, he gets that knee strike. Off of the trash man, breaks it up. Didn't mistake up. Oh, stunner. Lisa Frankensteiner. Over the trash man's right there to break it up. Hit right to the face. Swinging away. Oh, big high kick. Cover, trash man can't figure out. Doesn't remember that he can't break up pins. And the grind set goes down. The unusual team of Lisa Frank and Mistake still successful. A roundhouse kick sends the non-style down to the ground. And that's a positive result for them. I'm going to take this opportunity to take a look at the pyramid while we set up our next match. As you can see, last week we had Cocksure victorious over the Navi Express, as well as we have the placement of the Megafauna after losing their tag title shot. But because of the rules of how all of that went out, the Dirty Sprites did not descend in the tag team rankings at all. They are, in fact, the #1 contenders for the ABT Team Championship. And we'll see how that shakes out as time goes on. But right now, we have the PF2 Championship match coming up, as Betsy Hubble prepares to make what would be a record-setting 9th defense of the PF2 Championship. And so, her opponent tonight will be Mars, the wrestler that she knocked out on October 6th. She kicked out. So what happened was, Betsy Hubble hit the bouncing Betty bomb on Mars, and Mars hit the back of her head loud on the mat. That's what we heard from the referee. The referee counted the pin, but when she kicked out, like, she was so clearly out of it that the referee immediately called the match. Mars has since been cleared medically. She's back in time for tonight. And so we are going to have the rematch of this PF2 Championship bout between two super heavyweights. And that match starts right now. Yeah, right now. Right now. Right now. Then? No, now.
Maybe not later.
Allowing each other over, that knee right to the sternum. Shoulder tackle knocks down Mars. If Thad pulling double duty here tonight. Punch right to the face. That's the elbow keeping the pressure up. Oh, just shoved down. Just out of the way of the punch. Steps out of the way of the kick, hits clothesline. Only one count. Thad known for a fast count, so this is a more dangerous match than usual. Oh, just clubs away. Going across the ring here. Reverses the brainbuster attempt. That's another clothesline. Brawling. Cover. Only one count. Big knee lift right to the face. Buster again. Very evenly paced so far. Getting in the full Nelson here. Oh, there's the brain buster. A slap. Betsy Hubble. Betsy Hubble here from GPW has held a stranglehold on this championship. You can use the PF2 championship to win a shot at the ABT Grand Champion. Betsy Hubble is so against Power Fantasy that she wants the belt with Power Fantasy in the name so no one else can have it. She's been doing a hell of a job keeping her hold on it so far.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mars is definitely, well, hypothetically capable. I mean, we haven't really seen Betsy in trouble. Oh my God! Rolls back to her feet anyways. Hellacious clothesline. Holy shit. Going for the choke slam. That's a sell for the headbutt, but can't follow up. What's this? Oh, the spear! The spear between the ropes! Ooh. Oh God, a German suplex on the floor! He's thrown head over heels. Suplexed again! Oh my God! Reverses the powerbomb. And a splash! Oh, only one! Reminder, this is the PF2 Championship. 2 count rules with 20 minutes. Scotch Exploder, center of the ring. Oh, but Mars rolls right back to her feet. Takes her out off with a clothesline. Sets up. Powerbomb almost threw her out of the ring. Fighting back. Oh my God! A German suplex high up on the neck. Not enough. And another one this time. Oh my God! These are gigantic human beings being thrown around like it's nothing. The anger is keeping them upright. The bouncing Betty Bomb, this one knocks her out. She kicks out again. Off the ropes. Oh, not enough time for the splash. Now a splash of her own to the back. Doesn't go for the cover. Hurled outside the ring. Taking a breather. I was terrified she was going to try to do a dive for a second. Oh, God! Dazed. Fights her way back into the ring. Holds on. Oh, it's not enough. Thrown to the corner now. We can't get anything out of it. Back in. Hung upside down. Kicking away at the midsection. What is it gonna take? Goes for a cover off the brainbuster. Not enough. Goes for the splash to the back. Rolls her over. Oh, still nothing. Let's go for a clothesline, but just gets knocked down. Another quick cover, not enough. Belly to belly suplex. Who would want to get in the way of these two? Holy shit. Versus the brainbuster, sent outside the ring again. Mars opting not to follow. Time limit's coming up. That time dragging away from the ropes. One minute remains. Splash in the center of the ring. No! Mars signaling something off the ropes. Mars lander, but she just rolls right back to her feet. Dr. Bomb. A gut wrench power bomb. Punch right to the face. Time's running out. She's going up top. Oh, she doesn't have enough time for the wall. But it's a time limit draw. Even knowing the championship advantage was on her side. She still went for the kill. The time limit draw. The match was called out of Mars's hands last time. And this time she takes Betsy Hubble to the limit. I don't know what the hell it will take to beat either of these two, but I know that we're probably going to see this match again before the year's out. Damn. All right, well, I have just the thing to calm everyone down after all that. Oh. We're going to take a look here at what's happening with AniMates. So we said that they were going to, the AniMates had bowed to the requests, the demands of the leakers, and this is the nature that's taken. The leakers just wanted a way out of the AniMates, the Ultramarines contracts, and so this is the framework where that's going to happen. The Power World Series is our annual event. Usually it's set up by the winning team of the Fantasy Battle, but since the Fantasy Battle got canceled by the walkout started by Jon Bobson, we've decided to repurpose the Power World Series this year to get this done, to get a solution to the AniMates problem. So 2 teams are going to be drafted. Well, I should say they have been drafted by Jon Bobson and ULTiMashley. If Team Bobson wins, all Ultramarine contracts are severed, and AniMates withdraws from Power Fantasy in entirety. But if Team Mashley wins, Power Fantasy sells a controlling stake of itself to AniMates and Mashley, including control over all contracts to be renegotiated at the whims of the company. So, with that hanging over our heads, we turn now to this graphical interface we're going to use, it's unsophisticated, to show who is going to get drafted by each team, or who has been drafted. So the guidelines were that no ABT champions could be picked, and no members of Pinrest or the Ultramarines were eligible to be drafted by either team. So this was meant to be a purely non-factional affair, which of course immediately we have on the blue side here. The blue side will be represented of Team Bobson of Team Power Fantasy, and the red side of the Ultramarines and ULTiMashley. So ULTiMashley took advantage of the loopholes to make their first draw here. Rio Russell of the Thermite Party. It's worth noting this draft was also done in a snake format, so Team ULTiMashley, who demanded to pick first after even humoring this scenario, they picked Rio Russell, which meant that Jon Bobson got the next 2 picks, and what he opted for, the first one was surprising, considering the stylistic clash. I don't think these two have a lot of respect for each other's methods, but you needed to get something done. He went with Mon Soleiman for his first selection to go up against Rio Russell. And then his second pick, also surprising in one sense, but when you think about the kind of guy Bobson is, it's not that surprising. He selected Luxury Levy of the Ruby Angels, desiring to give her an opportunity to showcase herself. She's made a lot of waves with her match against Bobson this year, among others. And one of those others was the next pick of the Ultramarines, and that was the former ABT team champion Tom Ryder. And then their second pick was also a very cute way to get around not being able to draft who they wanted to. They drafted El Hijo del Dinosaurio. Of course, the son of El Dinosaurio, one of the members of the ABT Athletic Commission who's been implicated in everything that's going on. There's some amount of cronyism at work there that we assume, but either way, Dinosaurio has been selected. And selected then... Excuse me, I need a drink of water. I have COVID, by the way. I'm doing pretty well, I think. It's been a week. So, the next person drafted by Team Bobson was the Bayou Osiris himself, Bonami. And then the second to last pick, he had opted again, thinking about giving people opportunities, seeing people turn over new leaves, and making a surprise pick. His last selection was Akane, formerly Akane Ruby Angel, who's been kicked out of the Ruby Angel organization she founded, and is a dangerous competitor in her own right, the first ABT Grand Champion. And then the Ultramarines when they saw Akane, they decided, oh, why don't we go as low and as crude as possible? And to draft against Team Bobson, they selected as their second to last participant, Noah Gripe, who is no longer a member of Pinrest, completely in the blind spot of Jon Bobson. And now will be fighting against the interests of Power Fantasy. And then we're going to go to a graphic in just a second. By the way, we're going to see all 8 of these people wrestle later tonight in a tag team match. That's our main event tonight. But the next draft pick that the Ultramarines went for violates the rules of this whole situation. Technically, the team captains aren't supposed to be involved, but because of all the other rule changes made, ULTiMashley ended up picking herself as the final participant of her own team, putting everything on the line through her. And when that happened, Jon Bobson responded in kind. So, as I pull up the last graphic, give me a second. Gotta do one last thing. Hit the button, hit the button, hit the button. Jon Bobson will be the last member of his own team. And these are the matches going into the Power World Series. It will be Mont Soleiman versus Rio Russell, Luxury Levy versus Tom Ryder, Bonami versus El Hijo del Dinosaurio, Akane versus Noah Gripe, and if it comes to this, Jon Bobson versus ULTiMashley, the two undefeated members of Power Fantasy, will put their undefeated records on the line in the first week of December, with everything on the line for Power Fantasy and AniMates. All of this has to come to an end, and it's going to come to an end through Jon Bobson one-on-one with ULTiMashley. The last time we saw ULTiMashley in this high leverage of a situation was up against Tsunamania at the fundraiser, which is fortuitous because we're going to watch Tsunamania wrestle now. The setup for this match, as we understand it, is that once the work stoppage stopped, Tsunamania sort of appeared in front of the matchmaking office and just signed, pulled a contract out, signed it, and left it open and walked away. The matchmakers went around everywhere to see who they could get to sign up for a match, just to make sure that they didn't come back after realizing that match was left blank. And the person who stepped up was, well, young, brave Aardvark Jones. Will be going one-on-one with Tsunamania. And that match will happen right now. Let's send you to the ring. Oh, big Mongolian chop. Aardvark has been making a name for himself in the autumn here in Power Fantasy. Of course, he has the submission victories over Mistake and Lisa Frank 2 in the middle of that Battle Royale. Submitted both of them with a double wrist lock. But I would suggest that dealing with the undivided attention of Tsunamania is a different animal entirely. As you can see by the chair in her hand. Just dodging out of the way. Aardvark is a oh god, clothesline. Falls to his feet. Aardvark is currently technically part of our light division, but a young man with a big frame, I don't expect him to stay a light heavyweight his whole career. And gets Milo grab there and sits into a Boston Crab. Quick leg trip, goes for the cover. Sitting back. Oh, gets pulled in the crossface chicken wing. Very much an armlock versus armlock battle if it comes down to it. And we have a lot more evidence of what crossface chicken wing can get done. No disrespect to the double wrist lock, but just walks up and grabs the chair. Oh, but bending over, left her vulnerable for the gut wrench suplex. Big boots to the face. Oh, and another clothesline. ropes. Elbow gets blocked. Goes back to another suplex. Oh, quick punch right in the face. Oh, and Tsunamania didn't take to that at all. Launching a battery of chops. Oh, big backbreaker. Wrestling over the chair. I mean, they're not fighting for the chair. Rather, they are wrestling above it. Look at the sternum. Unlocks the wrist lock. Oh, another lariat. Boss is in position. Only a 2 count. Right back to the suplex. Oh, the Frankensteiner clutches the legs. Goes for the roll up. Now starting to work on those arms. Into the corner now. Double quick forearms to the face. He gets tripped by the leg. That swinging that arm into the back leg. Oh, and the double wrist lock. But that's in the rope. Back and forth they go, setting up on the top rope here. But the survival instincts kick in. Oh, but gets pulled into the TC bomb. Oh. Kicks out. Back to the double wrist lock. Big European uppercut. Oh, but Tsunamania's right back up and responds with a lariat. Oh, almost. Back to the gut wrench suplex. Seems to have a lock on that in this matchup. Now back to the double arm, double wrist lock. Catches the leg. Enziguri. Trying to set something up. Oh, gets pulled back into the crossface. Doesn't tap out. Breaks the handhold. He's going for a clothesline of his own, but gets cut off. And now here comes the real deal. Oh, this could be it. Oh, he kicks out. Just going right back at the chair. Can't connect. Evasive. Backbreaker, quick cover, only a 1 count. We'll go over the arms. Harvard keeping the pressure up here. Tsunamania breaks out. Oh, pulls into the double wrist lock. Catches the kick again. Cover here. Only a 2 count. Into the corner. Oh, ducks the hook, hits a drop kick. Oh, but sits back into the TC bomb again. Pulls to the center of the ring. And that's it. Tsunamania not done. Boss just got her out of there. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We appreciate the attempt, but just came a little short tonight up against Tsunamania. And now we send it back to our main event. Team Power Fantasy and Team AniMates. Again, the first week of December, we're going to have one of our SPF shows. It'll be SPF 18, currently without a title. Usually we call it the Power World Series, but that doesn't feel like an appropriate enough name for what's about to go down. But yeah, we're going to have Mon Soleiman here teaming with Luxury Levy, who Luxury has been in quite a mood backstage. I don't get the sense that, because remember during the work stoppage, Orion and Flint Trombone won a bunch of matches. They were more than happy to work here. But Luxury joined the walkout. And so whatever might be going on there between those parties, it seems to be, people notice that you can see it in how Luxury's carrying herself backstage, that something is weighing on her. And so she's been itching to get in the ring here. Happy to have the shot at it, frankly. As has Akane, who has been waiting for a chance to redeem herself after similarly being removed from the Ruby Angels. So in a sense, this will be a reunion of their team. Akane scouted Luxury for the Ruby Angel organization. There was some talk that maybe she viewed Luxury as a threat and wanted to keep her close, but the real threat was apparently the organization itself, given that they had the power to kick her out. So that happens sometimes. Get too close to something and you can't see it for what it is. And so now we send you back to the ring one more time for our, what is sure to be, dramatic main event. With this song. Here we go. It's Team Bobson, versus Team Mashley. And it starts right now. Go ahead and send it over.
Fight!
It's also worth noting, Rio and Noah Gripe are former winners of the Fantasy Battle Tournament. Couple that with Dinosauro's relation to this whole scheme, and Tom Ryder's general win-at-all-costs attitude. And we might have looked into this, the only three people that can team with Rio Russell and not just immediately turn on her, given what the Thermite Party's been up to in Power Fantasy for the better part of a year. Now we have Bonami and Dinosaurio. These two will go one-on-one in the fantasy battle. Got tagged in, wrestling around with Bonami. These two part of the team against GPW. Bonami's been having a quietly successful year as well. He missed the first part of the year after the Texas Death Match with Tsunamania, and that's a match that'll take a lot out of you. Comes into the back mount, but slides out effortlessly and makes a tag. All right, well, Akane wants to turn over a new leaf, but the crowd's not ready to hear that. Sitting in the octopus hold on Tom Ryder, longtime foe, former partner. Tom and Akane were early tag partners when Tom turned on Akane to join the Fun Boys. Which, by the way, unspoken of in all the revelations and everything, the Fun Boys appear to be secretly back together. Given that Frodo and Simran showed up on the same page, they've been portraying themselves as fighting in public, but no, they're still on page. Like, given the recency of that meeting, timeline lines up to say that the Fun Boys have never really been apart. And now Tom Ryder's back in the fold. Couple punches to the back of the head from self-proclaimed MMA master of power fantasy. Big looping punches. Oh, and now we have Bonami. The double rolling elbows on Tom, and again on Rio. And Bonami's been looking for a reason to find someone from Firestarter. This'll do.
Everybody rushing to their aid instead of the ring there. I saw that.
No one wants any part of that. Brings in Mond. Wants Mond to get some more reps. Since Mond and Rio will be going up against each other. Low kick clears out. Here goes for the tag to Dinosaurio. I gotta imagine two wrestlers with more different styles than the anti-wrestling kickboxer and the high-flying luchador. A little bit of a drum circle in the corner between Luxury and Mond. Oh, that just beating in the rib cage with those knees. Double drop kick. Rio back in against Mond Solimon. Knee lift to the face. Steps out of the way of the low kick. He gets hoisted up, thrown down. Not that low kick. Tag now to Noah Gripe. Also long-term enemies, Noah and Mond. Oh God, those knees right to the temple. Noah and Mond graduated at the same time from our underclass. That's now known as PFU. Those two alongside the unspoken actor in this whole scenario, Grace Castaneda, aka Amazing Grace. A big discus lariat on a couple punches to the head. Double team on Mond, lays him out. Now Luxury and... Okay, I was surprised that Rio didn't come out. All on an island. Gets back into the ring. Back and forth. Tom comes up with the upper hand. Cover, not even a 1 count. Another couple of European uppercuts. Followed by an elbow drop. Could be looking for the sharpshooter. Well, you're in the wrong side of the ring for that. Immediately broken up. Low kick connects. And now Luxury Levine with the tag to Akane Ruby Angel. Oh. Got sent away before she could interfere with the breakup attempt there. the Russian leg sweep. Keeping the pressure up. Quick action in the tag match here. Another double rolling elbow from the unusual team of Bonami and Tom Ryder. Big Cajun kick to the back of the head, but immediately everybody in to break that up. And now stand outside the ring. And everybody after Tom. Bro bridge right in the center of the ring. Oh, broken up before he could tap out. Akane didn't get back in time. 4-on-3 inside the ring. Tag is made. Off the ropes. Big line knocks it down. Goes for another. Fires out a jab. Evading the strikes, but gets pulled into the suplex. And now into the bro bridge again. There's all sorts of stuff going down. Praying headbutt. Discus lariat on Rio. Here comes Akane. Getting put into 7 chakra lock by her opponent. And Akane and Noah Grep were teaming in the Fantasy Battle Tournament. A pile driver onto the neck. Bonami. Noah's just locked on to old enemies. He's not thinking about the legal man, but there's a lot going on in this match. I understand how you can lose track of that. Big elbow to the face. Oh, rolling elbow. Gotta pull him out of the corner. Doesn't go for the cover. Back and forth. The forearms. But just sets up. Oh, backdrop suplex. Hard on the neck. Off to her feet. Rolling elbow. Cover. Oh. Couldn't stop the breakup. Oh, the brain buster. Center of the ring. Oh, that doesn't go for the cover. Flying European uppercut. They're pulled into a combo. And that's it. Akane victorious over Noah Gripe to set up for the Power World Series coming to you in 2 weeks' time. An amazing turn of events. But will this win spell victory for Team Power Fantasy? They have 2 weeks to get things locked down, get it all figured out. We will see what the future holds. But that's going to do it for this week. Next week, we will have the full card for SPF 18 plus 3 pyramid matches. So come in, tune in for all that stuff, and even more good matches. We'll see you then.